restart network. So execute this command. It will reset the IP address. 192.168.5.255 is a IP address is assigned by DHCP server. So we are getting this IP address from DHCP server. Okay. This is dynamic IP address. By default, it will assign. Right, guys? So now what we are doing, we are trying to assigning our own static IP address. So this dynamic IP address, maybe tomorrow we won't get same IP address. We'll get some different IP address because so DHCP server, it will provide you dynamic IP address. It will keep on changing, right? So now how to assign the static IP address? Right, guys? Guys, we have different ways to assign the static IP addresses, right? So let's see here. NMTUI will have, NMCLI will have, network scripts will have. Those three ways we are going to discuss. With the help of NMTUI, how to assign the IP addresses, how we need to modify the IP addresses. Using NMCLI, how to assign the IP addresses, how to modify the IP addresses. Using network scripts also, how we need to assign the IP addresses, we'll discuss. So first we'll start with NMTUI. First we'll start with NMTUI, right? So guys, it's a very simple command. It's a very easy command for assigning, for modifying the IP addresses into our machine, right? NMTUI, then hit enter. See guys, network manager TUI, text user interface. So please select an option. Here we'll have three options. Use navigation keys to navigate those options. Edit a connection, active a connection, set system hostname. So quit and OK. Okay. So quit means we need to quit from this editor. We are going to use quit option. So now first option, use the navigation keys, select first option, edit a connection, then hit enter. And so guys, here Ethernet EN016777736. This is our Ethernet card profile name. For example, we have one laptop. This laptop name is Dell. Laptop name is Lenovo. So profile name. We have one person, he having one name. So person he having only one name or multiple names. Maybe multiple names will have, right? Like the same way, one device can have the multiple profiles name. Multiple profile names. Okay. I hope you got it, guys. One device can have the multiple profile names, but at a time we can able to activate only one profile. At a time we can able to activate only one profile. Got it, guys? So one device can have the multiple profiles. You can create the multiple profiles for one NIC card, but we can able to activate only one profile at a time. At present, by default profile EN016777736. Device name and profile name both are same by default. Got it, guys? Now here we'll have add, edit and delete. Add to add the profile name, new profile name, right? Edit to edit the current profile. So current profile name is EN016777736. So if you need to edit this current profile, so we are going to use edit option, and delete to delete the profile. So first we'll see edit option. So we'll modify the IP addresses in EN016777736, then hit enter. So select that profile name and then select the edit option, then hit enter. See guys, profile name EN016777736. Device MAC address, device name and profile name both are same. Got it, guys? Device name and profile name both are same by default. So IPv4 configuration will have automatic. So automatic means we are going to get the IP address from DHCP server. Automatic IP address from DHCP server. IPv6 also automatic. We are going to get the IPv6 from DHCP server. Right, guys? So let's see here. Now we need to assign our own static IP address. Got it, guys? So select automatic, then hit enter, select manual. Got it, guys? Select automatic, use the navigation keys or otherwise tab key will have. Use tab key, then move the cursor, navigate the cursor to automatic. So select automatic, hit enter and navigate to manual and select manual. Then show and then hit enter. Here you'll have show option, right? Then show, then hit enter. Got it, guys? Then tab, see, we are trying to assigning our IP address here. So add, then hit enter, then provide the IP address according to your requirement, according to your network. So for example, we are trying to providing 192.168.1.11 slash how much? Guys, which class IP address it is? Class C cider. By default 24. 16. Class B 16. Class C 24. Got it, guys? Then if you want, you can use 25, 26 also depends upon your requirement. You can divide the subnets also, right? Next. Then gateway, multiple IP addresses we can able to assign. Gateway, we are trying to providing the dummy gateway here. Entry and exit point. 192.168.1.1. Guys, for doing the practice, we are trying to assigning some dummy IP addresses and gateways here. Okay. Then use tab. Then DNS, search DNS doesn't need at present. You don't know about DNS servers. Okay. So next, use tab, guys. Navigate. See here, IPv6 configuration. No need to bother. Keep it manual only. And then automatic connection you'll have. See here, you'll have crash mark here. You need to keep this crash mark. Using space bar, you can add, you can remove the crash mark here. Means, so we need to select this. We need to check this box. Automatically connect means this device, it will start along with the boot time. Even if you reboot the machine, this NIC card, it will start with boot time. Got it? Then okay. Then use the navigation keys, quit. Then what we did the modification we need to apply. systemctl restart network. Right? Now let's verify the IP address. Before we'll have 192.168.5.225. Now it became 192.168.1.11/24. I hope you're clear, guys. Now we need to create one more profile. Already we edited existing profile. Now we are trying to creating our own profile. Okay. NMTUI, edit a connection, add Ethernet, right? Profile name, ETH1, whatever if you want to can give. No need to provide any device name. If we having multiple device, then we need to provide the device name. We'll have only one device at present. We are trying to creating the multiple profiles for one device, right? The next. So IPv4 for automatic. Your wish. If you want to can keep automatic, you're going to get the automatic IP address from DHCP server. Okay, we'll do one thing. We are trying to providing manual, but here for this profile, we are trying to assigning different network IP address. Got it, guys? 10.0.0.11. So 10.0.0.1 is a gateway, right? Then, okay. So two profiles will have, see. Now we'll have two profiles, right? ETH1 and EN016777736. Then quit, right? Then we need to activate ETH1 now. At present, we'll have EN016777736. Now, what we create the new profile, we need to activate that. NMTUI, active a connection. Active a connection. Two options will have here. Two profile names will have. By default, EN016777736 activated. Now we need to activate ETH1. Select ETH1, then hit enter. Then quit. Let's verify. Got it, guys? You can create multiple profiles like this, but we can able to activate only one profile. For example, you will have two names, right? So one pet name, one normal name. With the help of pet name, in your home, your friends, your close friends, they are going to call. So normal peoples, they are going to call with your name. That's it. Like the same way, at a time, only one name. One person, they can able to call with multiple names for you. Usually people, they are going to call with one name only, right? I hope you got it, guys. Like the same way here also, you can create the multiple profile names with one interface, but we can able to activate only one profile at a time. We can able to activate only one profile at a time. So I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no? Good. So next, NMTUI. So third option, set system host name. Set system host name. You can assign the host name for this mission with the help of NMTUI, right? Set system host name, select. By default host name, localhost, local domain, right, guys? Localhost, local domain. Then if you want, you can modify according to your requirement. So now we are trying to providing for this mission server.example.com. Then okay. Let's check hostname command. See, guys, server.example.com. Hostname is a command to modify the hostname, but it's not reflected here. You need to close the terminal and you need to reopen the terminal, then it will reflect. Server.example.com. Right, guys? So NMTUI, then set system hostname. So if you want, you can modify according to the requirement. Client.example.com. Got it? Now we need to delete the profile. Who's those people's there? Door close. Fan on the Sati. Right, guys. Let's see here how to delete the profile. Just select the profile, delete it. Guys, at least we should have one profile. Then only we can able to get the IP address. Without profile name, we are unable to assign the IP address, remember. So without profile name, how you are going to access the device? It's not possible. Right? If you delete the like a new profile, what will happen? Let's see. Automatically, you are going to get the IP address from old profile. Because EN0167777 profile, it got activated. So we'll get the IP address from EN016777736 profile. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Yes, no? Right. So this is all about NMTUI. With the help of NMTUI, you can assign the IP addresses, you can modify the IP addresses, you can create the profiles and you can modify the profiles and then you can delete the profile. Okay. So how to assign the host name using NMTUI, we can able to assign the host name. Apart from NMTUI, we'll have few more ways, like different ways to assign the host name. Now we'll discuss, guys. So they introduced to us one new command called hostnamectl. host name CTL, host name control. If you execute this host name CTL command, you'll get the detailed information about your host. Host name client.example.com, icon computer, chassis number doesn't have permission, and then mission ID, boot ID, VMware workstation. Guys, same command execute into EC2, then you're going to get what kind of virtualization application they're using. Here you will get Zen instead of VMware. Zen or Nitro. Got it, guys? So Zen is a old, Nitro is a new, right? So got it, guys? Here we are using VMware and operating system version, kernel, and those all stuff, right? So clear, guys? Next, host name CTL, set hyphen host name. If you want, you can assign the host name with the help of command. Got it, guys? Host name CTL space set hyphen host name space server.example.com, then hit enter. Got it, guys? Let's check the host name. So before we'll have client.example.com, so it became server.example.com. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Good. Next. So we have one more way to assign the host name, etc host file, host name file. Okay. VIM is the editor we are using to edit the host name file. etc contain host name configuration file. Open this host name configuration file. According to your requirement, you can modify. Two different ways we'll have. Three different ways, not two. Okay. Then client.example.com. Whatever if you want, you can give, guys. Your wish. Then let's check the host name. Got it, guys? To modify the host name, if you want, you can use NMTUI. If you want, you can use host name CTL command. If you want, you can use host name file, etc host name file. So clear? I hope you got it, guys. గట్టిగా చెప్పండి. ఎంవియా? MV command. What is the use of MV? Cut copy, right? MV. CP copy, cut, paste, and copy paste. MV means move, right? So I hope you're clear, guys. Okay, about NMTUI and then how we need to assign the host name. Clear? Good. Next, how to assign the IP addresses, how to modify the IP addresses with NMCLI we'll discuss. NMCLI, Network Manager Command Line Interface. Network Manager CLI, Command Line Interface. Got it, guys? NMCLI, right? Connection show. See, guys, EN016777736. This is our profile name. And this is UUID of this interface. Type Ethernet, device name EN016777736. Device name and profile name both are same by default. This is device name, Ethernet card name, and this is Ethernet card profile name. Without this profile name, we are unable to assign the IP addresses here. With the help of this profile, we are going to assign the IP addresses. And it's a UUID. I said, na, each and every device, it having one UUID to identify the device. Then what is this E8023 Ethernet? According to IEEE standards, 802 means 1980s February 3rd. 1980s February 3rd. 80210 means Wi-Fi. 211 Wi-Fi. Okay. I hope you got it, guys. Okay. Ethernet connection. This is next. NMCLI connection add. We are try to adding one new profile, guys. Right? How to add the new profile, guys? This command, it's little bit lengthy command, but it's very easy to understand. So try to focus on it. So easily you can able to understand. Guys, simple NMCLI connection or con also you can write, it's not a problem. Then add connection name, con name. Okay. Then you can give any name according to your requirement. So default. You can give anything, guys, your wish. Okay. Connection name means profile name. We are trying to creating one new profile. So profile name is a default. Profile name is a default. Type Ethernet. Type Ethernet. If name, interface name. Okay. If name, interface name. What is our interface name? EN016777736. Got it, guys? Then hit enter. Connection default so and so UUID successfully added. So let's verify. NMCLI connection show. See, guys, default profile it got created. Then UUID of default profile and Ethernet type. But default profile, it's not active because the device still it's connecting with whom? EN016777736. Right. How we need to activate this default profile? NMCLI connection up default. Then hit enter. NMCLI connection up default. Then hit enter. So connection successfully activated. Right, guys. Let's check NMCLI connection show. Before this device, it connected to this profile. Now this device, it connected to default profile. Now let's verify the IP addresses. What kind of IP address we'll get now? We are going to get the IP address from DHCP server. Automatic IP address will get, because while we are trying to creating the profile at the time, we didn't assign any IP address. So because of that reason, it will take the IP address from DHCP server. Got it, guys? Then hit enter. See, guys, here we got IP address from DHCP server 192.160.5.255. So I hope you're clear how to assign the profile, how to create the new profile, default profile with the help of NMCLI. Now we'll create static profile. We are going to create one profile along with the IP addresses, right? NMCLI connection add connection name. Guys, you can give any name. It's not like this. You need to provide default and static. Your wish. Static type Ethernet. If name EN016777736. Guys, IP4 we are trying to assigning the IP address for this profile, manual IP addresses. IP4 10.0.0.11/8. Got it, guys? GW4 gateway 4 10.0.0.1. Then hit enter. Connection static. So and so UUID, it got created successfully. So this profile, it got added successfully. Let's verify NMCLI connection show. See guys, default, it's active now. Then before, along with the operating system, we have EN016777736. Then static, just now we created, but static profile, it's not active. So we need to activate the static profile. How to activate? Yes, guys. NMCLI connection up static. Static profile, it got created, it got activated. Then if you want, you can verify NMCLI connection show. See guys, static profile, it got activated EN016777736, right? Let's verify the IP address of this machine, this profile. 10.0.0.11, because for static profile we assign static IP address 10.0.0.11 IP address. I hope you got it, guys. How to create dynamic profile and static profile, right? Okay. Now we need to modify the IP address for static profile, for existing profile only. Okay. We are trying to modifying. How to modify? NMCLI connection modify static. Got it, guys? NMCLI connection modify static, right? Open single code 172.16.0.11/16, 172.16.0.1. Simple, right, guys? IP, sorry guys, here we need to add one more thing. IPv4 we need to add. IPv4 dot addresses we need to add. NMCLI connection modify space static IPv4 dot addresses, right? Space, we need to add 172.16.0.11/16, 172.16.0.1. So this is IP address and it's a gateway. Awesome. Previous, while you are trying to creating profile at the time, we need to add. If you try to modifying, this is enough. Then hit enter. Right, guys. Now let's check the IP address. Still it is showing 10.0.0.11, because this IP address in buffer, in cache, we need to down and we need to up. NMCLI connection down static, you need to down. In Windows will have IP release, IP renew, like the same way. NMCLI connection up static, right? Now let's verify. Got it? Clear, guys? I hope you're clear. Yes, no? So like this, you can modify the IP addresses with the help of NMCLI. Guys, sometimes we'll get two IP addresses. We'll get one IP address from DHCP server, one is static IP address. Then how we need to resolve that? NMCLI connection modification static, modify static, right? IPv4 dot method manual. Got it? If you execute this, it will become manual. Now we doesn't have any error. Maybe sometimes you are going to get multiple IP addresses. At the time you need to execute this command IPv4 dot method manual. Right? NMCLI connection modification static connection auto connect no auto connect S. Auto connect S means this static profile, it will start along with the boot time. Auto connect no means if you reboot the operating system, the static profile, it is not going to start along with the boot time. Got it, guys? I hope you're clear. What is DIS address? Where you'll have DNS, DIS or DNS? Suresh Kumar. DNS will have, DIS we doesn't have. Actually that is a gateway, not DNS. Dummy gateway, entry and exit point. Yesterday we discussed what is gateway, entry and exit point. In our home router, it will work as a DNS server as well as gateway. Okay, DHCP server and gateway. It will provide the automatic IP address for each and every machine in a network. And then we are going to provide the router's IP address as a gateway. And here for doing the practice, we doesn't have any routers like that 172.16.0.1. For doing the practice, we are trying to assigning the dummy addresses, dummy gateways. That's it. Okay. So I hope you got it, guys. We can give any number means. For practice, you can give any number. But according to your network, for example, if you're in home, your Wi-Fi router IP address is 192.160.1.1. Then always we need to provide 192.160.1.1 only as a gateway. Then we need to assign the only that particular series IP addresses only. We should not assign 10.0.0.1. Slow ga cheppala. So where you'll have the doubt now? So clear, guys? I hope you got it, right? Okay. So how to assign the IP addresses? Now few filter commands will have, see, NMCLI device status. Our device status EN01677777736 is a device name. It's Ethernet. Status connected to whom? Static profile. NMCLI device disconnect. Disconnect means the device it is going to disconnect. Guys, if you check, your doesn't have any IP addresses for this now because the device it got down. Clear? The device disconnect. Now again, you need to connect NMCLI device connect. It got connected successfully. Now let's verify the IP address. We'll have the IP address now. So NMCLI connection show. See, it's connected to static. Okay. Got it, guys? So clear? Yes, no? Right. So let's see here. So I hope you're clear, guys, how we need to assign. So to know the detailed information, NMCLI connection show static. You'll get detailed information about static profile. Those all the detailed information we'll get. Static profile name, UUID, right? Device, then Ethernet. See, guys, auto connection, no. No means it won't start along with the boot time. So clear? Detailed information we'll get. Right. Now, how to modify the IP addresses with the help of network scripts files we'll discuss. Guys, all the device details, it will store into one directory. The directory, it will be available into etc. Right? CD etc sysconfig. Guys, sysconfig is a directory. Operating system related configuration files will have into the sysconfig directory. So in that, network script is a one directory. Inside the etc will have sysconfig directory. Inside the sysconfig directory, so we'll have network-scripts directory. Inside this networks-scripts directory, you'll have the all the interfaces. Default interface, then system operating system by default interface, loopback interface, and static interface. I hope you got it, guys. Now, what is the difference between default means dynamic interface and static interface? Now we'll discuss. So let's see, guys. Open this file with VIM editor. If config default. Open, guys. Type Ethernet boot proto DHCP. You'll have boot proto. If you having DHCP, you are not going to get any IP address here. So no need to provide any manual IP address. We are going to get the IP address from DHCP server. Right? So name default, UUID, and device name and on boot yes means this interface, it will start along with the boot time. Got it, guys? So clear? Right. Save and quit. So this is related to default. VIM if config static. See guys, type is equal to Ethernet, boot proto none. Means we are not going to get any IP address from DHCP server. Then IPADDR 172.16.0.11. Then prefix 16 subnet mask and gateway 172.16.0.1. According to your requirement, you can modify here. On boot no. Device name, UUID, profile name, static. Then if you want, you can modify the IP address. If you want, you can add the multiple IP addresses also, guys. Got it? Save and quit. Right? NMCLI connection down static. NMCLI connection up static. Got it, guys? Still it is showing 172.16.0.11. Then what we need to do? systemctl restart network. Then it will update. Okay, there is some network issue. Usually it will update. It's not a problem. So I hope you got it, guys. How to modify the profiles using network scripts. Then how to delete the profiles, guys. NMCLI connection del default and it got deleted. NMCLI connection show. See, only one profile will have. Clear? Yes, no. So like this, you can manage, you can modify the IP addresses, you can manage the profile using NMTUI, NMCLI, and as well as network scripts. So those commands frequently we are going to use. So finish, guys. Okay. So clear. Like this, you can modify the IP addresses using NMTUI, and MCLI. Okay. So we'll do one thing. We'll establish one network between two different machines. Okay. Minimum two machines we need. Then we are going to establish the network between those both the machines. Right. Guys, this is one mission. This is another mission. We are trying to establishing one media between those both the missions, right? Then how we need to establish the media between those both the missions, now we'll discuss. Guys, if you having physical missions, directly you can connect the wire between those both the missions. So we have the virtual mission, right? Then how we need to establish the media between those both the missions, virtual media. So in between the both the missions, now we'll discuss. Already we'll have one mission called server, right? And then we'll have one more mission called client. So we need to switch on this client mission. Let's see here. So this is client operating system, right? Two operating systems, two missions, server and client. Login into client. Okay, guys, no need to install one more virtual machine. Clone it. You'll have the clone option here. Okay, right click, then manage clone option. You'll have, you can clone. Automatically you will get one more virtual machine. Okay. Okay, I'll do one thing. I will take one snapshot for this. Right. Okay. So two different missions will have, guys. This is server mission. This is client mission, right? Now we need to establish the media between those both the missions. Means we need to establish one wire. But here it's not a physical missions. We are unable to establish the physical media. So we need to establish the virtual media. Got it, guys? Right click. And go to settings, guys. Right click on top of the server. go to settings, right? Go to settings. Then guys, go to network adapter. Okay. Now here, by default, you will have bridge, right? Got it, guys. Bridge means if you're having Wi-Fi connection, we are going to get the internet. We can able to communicate with base machine. Already we know that. NAT means use share host IP addresses. So if we having wire, we are going to use NAT. Actually, the base machine, it is going to share the host IP addresses for virtual machine. Host only means private network. In between those both the machines, it communicate, will have the communicate. Now here, while you try to establishing one isolated network, right? So recommended host only, private shared with host, or custom. Custom, three options we'll have here. VMNet 0, VMNet 0 means bridge only. VMNet 8 NAT, VMNet 1 host only. Same three options we'll have into custom. Okay, guys. And this is a LAN segment. So settings, you can change the settings related to LAN. Okay, better to keep custom or host only. Okay, so got it, guys. If you want, you can keep host only or custom VMNet 0. Sorry, VMNet 1, not 0. VMNet 1 host only. Then click OK. That's it. Okay, means one bridge connection, one VMNet virtual network we are establishing between server and client. Go to client, do same in client. Go to client machine settings. Got it, guys. Okay. Go to client machine settings and bridge to custom VMNet 1. Now we established one virtual media between those both the machine. This wire is VMNet 1. Got it, guys? Okay. Simply, if you establish the media, it's not enough, right? So if you deploy the physical network, it's not it's not a useful. So what we need to do, we need to assign the logical network IP addresses. Got it, guys? So if you assign the logical network, then only we can able to communicate from one mission to another mission. So how to assign the logical networks IP addresses? Already we discussed before. NM, TUI, or NM CLI, or network scripts, right? So according to this diagram, we are trying to assigning the IP addresses. We are establishing the media between those both dimensions. Go to server, right? NMTUI, edit a connection, edit. Then already we assigned the IP address called 192.168.1.11/24. Then /1, it's not a mandatory. If you are trying to sending the packets apart from your network, then we need to provide the gateway. Now we are trying to communicating internally, right? So we are not sending the packets apart from our network. Just we are trying to sending the packet between our missions itself only. No need to provide any gateway. IP address is enough. Got it, guys? Right? How to assign the host name? Host name, CTL, set hyphen host name, then server dot, I can give any host name, okay? Example.com. Server dot example.com. Right? Then system CTL restart network, because what we did the modification, everything it will restart now. Okay. Got it, guys? Now let's verify the IP address. See, 192.168.1.11. 192.168.1.11. Then let's verify the host name. Server.example.com, right? Like the same way, we need to assign the IP address and host name to client mission. Go to client mission, right? Open terminal. Log in as a root user, NMTUI, edit a connection, automatic to manual, then 192.168.1.12. Same IP address we should not assign, guys, okay? Gateway doesn't need. IP addresses are unique. Right? How to assign the host name? Host name CTL, set hyphen host name, client dot example.com. Then system CTL, restart network. IPADDR show. Got it? Then host name, client.example.com. Now, how we need to know the communication, whether it is communicating or not? Ping. Ping command we need to use. Ping with destination IP in source. So in this mission, we need to ping with 192.168.1.12. If you're getting the packets from 12, means you'll have the communication. It's try to sending the packets from client to server. So ping 192.168.1.12. So we are getting reply from 12. 64 bytes from 192.168.1.12. ICMP sequence numbers. ICMP full form, Internet Communication Messaging Protocol. TTL, time to live, then milliseconds. Control C to kill. Go to client, ping 192.168.1.11. We are getting reply from 11 also, means we have proper communication between those both the missions. Now, my question is, can we able to ping with host name? Instead of IP address, can we able to ping with host name? It's possible. Can we able to communicate with host name? Ping client dot example.com. What happened? Unknown host client.example.com. So go to ping with server, ping server.example.com. Guys, why we are unable to ping with host name? Yes, guys. Why we are unable to ping? Very good, Pavan. We don't have DNS, domain name services. If you doesn't have DNS server, how you can able to resolve host name to IP address to host name? It's not possible. It's a bit difficult to us. Okay. Okay. So we need to configure the DNS server. But in our syllabus, we doesn't have how to configure the DNS server. But I'll teach you one alternate option. Instead of configuring the DNS server, you can use that alternate option. You can ping with host name. So let's see, guys. Yeah. Go to server, VIM, etc, host, etc hosts is a file. So open host file. Don't disturb anything. Go to end of the line, add 192.168.1.11 space server.example.com. 192.168.1.12 client.example.com. Those both the entries we need to add into etc host file. Now this etc host file, it will act like as a DNS. Save and quit. Go to client. Do same in client. etc host. Then do same. One 192.168.1.11 server.example.com 92.168. Save and quit. It's not a mandatory. NMCLI restart network. Okay, it's not mandatory. If you want, you can restart. Then ping with host name. Ping client dot. Got it. We can able to ping with host name instead of configuring DNS server. I think tire burst. Ping with because of heat, man. Okay. So got it. So like this, you can configure the DNS server. So this is all about networking. And if you having any doubts, any questions, please. అంటే ఇంటికి వెళ్ళిపోతారా? ఎన్నైనా సెండ్ చేస్తుంది. What you are asking, I am able to understand. So see, if you need to send 4 packets, then use -C4. Then automatically will get the 4 packets, it will drop. Okay. Otherwise, continuously it will provide the reply. Continuously it will provide the reply. Then you need to kill this process, use Control-C. Got? So clear? Right. In client machine, we need to ping with server. In server machine, we need to ping with client. We can able to share files also. I will teach you, don't worry, Subham. Maybe day after tomorrow. How to share the files through network. Okay. Yes, guys, if you having any doubts, any questions, please. We have 10 minutes time. Okay. Please. Because we need to start SSH. 10 minutes, it's not enough. If you're okay, at least for 45 minutes, then I'll continue. Can we continue? It will take 45 minutes minimum. Can we connect 2 machines with the different OS? I'm unable to understand, Subham. See you, sir. Manikantan is saying see you. See you, Manikantan. Subham, please try to elaborate and enlarge, like try to explain clearly, then I'll give the answer. Server having Linux machine and client having Windows, then we can communicate with ping command. It's not a problem. We can able to ping. It's not a problem, but you need to transfer the data means we should use Samba server, SMB protocol. We need to transfer the data from server to client, client to server means we should use Samba server. Okay. But to access remotely, already you know, I hope like you are doing AWS, right? So how we need to access the Linux machines into Windows operating system? Remote, through remotely. Using Putty tool. Very good. Not only Putty, if you want, you can use MobileX Team. If you want, you can use Git Bash. If you want, you can use Kitty. Whatever, if you want, you can use. But Linux command, it should support in Windows. Okay. Then how to access the Windows machine in Linux? Windows machine in Linux. Yes, guys. My students are there. Sorry. No, guys. I am saying how to access the Windows machine in Linux, not into Windows. If you having Windows RDP, అదేగా చేసింది ఇంకేం చేసాం దాంట్లో PowerShell. No, guys, I asked you one question, how we need to access the Linux server in Windows server in Linux machine, Linux client. How to access Windows EC2 instance into Linux mission or Windows client mission into Linux. XRDP. I think you searched in Google, but exactly not. Little bit close. Little bit only you're closed. I think you are searched in Google. Try to search in Google properly, then you will get. Pavan. Yes, guys. X-free RDP. X-free RDP and provide that host name. You will get DNS and with user -u user, right? And then admin is a user, right? Administrator. Administrator space host name. Host name or IP address of your EC2 instance. Then you are going to connect the, I'll show you. Give me 1 minute. తెలీదా మీకు ఇప్పటిదాకా let's see, I'm trying to log in into, do you have any AWS account, guys? Anybody? AWS account ఉందా? Let's see, guys, I'll show you how we need to connect. So give me your mail ID and password here. Okay, I'll do one thing. I have one student account. Her name is Anjali. I'm going to log in into Anjali's account. Your friend, I think, right? Anjali. Anjali username, password, I know. So if she having MFA, I need to call her. Okay. We are trying to launching one instance. Guys, give me 1 minute. It's bit urgent call. Okay. Guys, can you hear me online? Let's say I'll show you how we need to connect. I'm launching Windows 2019. All right. It will take 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah. Undra. Yeah, undra antunna. 4 to 5 minutes antunta. Right. RDP we need to enable. If you need web services, we need to enable those both, right? Then launch instance. So it got launched. Okay. Then go to instances. Right. We need to wait 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes minimum. Then after getting 2x2 check, status check, 2x2 check passed. Why we'll get 2x2 check passed, man? Why? What is 2x2 check passed in status check? Hmm? Yes, guys, Pavan. What is 2x2 check passed in status check? Okay, EC2 having how many metrics? System configuration. Very good. Super. Paresh. Good, guys. Did you completed AWS, Paresh? Okay, right. Good. In Naresh Shetty, right? Yes. Can you tell the answer, Pawan? Paresh, he's already given the answer, man. Hardware and operating check. Both should pass. Hardware check and operating system. System configuration means hardware and operating configuration, both. Yeah, welcome. Who's your faculty? Paresh? He's searching in Google. He's doing AWS in Naresh Shetty. Because of that reason, he have the knowledge. Mahesh sir. Okay. I don't know about him. Okay. No issues. Okay, okay, right. So we need to wait for 2 minutes. Still it's installing. Yes, we got 2x2 check passed. Okay. Then how to access, guys? Connect. Okay. Go to RDP client. Guys, first of all, what you need to do, you should have the internet connection into your machine. Okay. How you'll get the internet connectivity? Go to settings, right? And what we need to do? Network adapter, bridge. Okay, right. Then NMTUI. keep it automatic, remove this IP address, right? Systemctl, restart network. We need internet, guys. Because of that reason, I made few changes into operating system. Okay. What happened? Systemctl, restart network. Okay, there is a problem with the device. Go to here, then login, NMTUI. Right? Let's check the IP address. What happened? What happened, guys? So easily you can connect. It's not a big deal. We should have the internet connection with X-Free desktop. Yes, we have the internet now, right? So let's see, guys, here. X-Free desktop RDP, X-Free RDP hyphen U username. Okay. Username is administrator, right? We need password. We need to encrypt the password. Okay. So then host name, copy this, then paste it here. Okay. It will ask the password. How will get the password? Get password. Okay. Then upload private key. Copy. Shift insert. Got it? Okay. Yeah. It's not like this, man. Okay. So clear? Most of the people, they don't know this. Okay. Paresh. Wow. Right. It's wow only. Most of the people, they don't know this. 90% people, they don't know. Actually, we are Linux peoples now, man. We should have the knowledge how to connect Windows in Linux also, right? Then only we can able to become as a Linux expert, right? Huh? Got it, right? And you people, you need magical things. Huh? Okay, I'm trying to terminating this instance. You should have the graphical mode, then only it's possible. Got it. Right. That's it, guys. Tomorrow I will show you, don't worry, how to connect our Linux machine into our Windows laptop while we are doing SSH at the time. Don't worry, we will have clear knowledge. So after completing our codes, definitely you'll have the very clear knowledge. Very clear information, knowledge and everything, okay? Sign out. Got it, guys? Right. So thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. So